Right, in this video we're going to be looking at commission. It's another way that people can be paid for their work. When you're paid a commission, you're not necessarily paid an hourly rate or a weekly rate. Your pay is very much dependent upon how much of a certain product you sell. So for real estate agents, they need to sell houses. The more houses they sell, the more money they're going to make. And the same goes for cars. Now, to be able to do these questions, you really need to make sure that you're familiar with finding the percentage of a quantity, which can be seen in some of the previous videos. So if we have a look at this, Larry sold a car valued at $22,800. His commission for selling the car was 6% of the selling price. Calculate Larry's commission. So we need to find 6% of the selling price. So to do that, we change the percentage into either a decimal or as a fraction and multiply it by the amount. This gives us $1,368. Next one, David is a real estate salesman. He's paid a commission of 0.6% of the selling price of any house he sells. If he sells to houses to the value of $468,000 in March, find his income for the month. So we're going to do the exact same thing as we did for the last one. Find 0.6% of $468,000. Write the percentage as a decimal or a fraction, and we get $2,808. Now another way that salespeople can be paid is they get a retainer. So $330 a week is this person's retainer, and they get that every week regardless of whether they sold anything or not. So for a week in which this person their sales was $1,780, find her commission. So the commission rate is 13%, so we're going to find 13% of $1,780. And working through that, we get $231.40. So the total earnings is going to be the retainer plus the commission. So we add our retainer and to the commission that we just found, and that gives us the total earnings. Okay, an auctioneer sells 40 chairs at $18.75 each. What is the total sale value? Well, we just need to multiply the 40 chairs by the $18.75. And that gives us $750. Determine his percentage rate of commission if he earns $75 commission. Well, remember that to find a percentage, what we need to do is we find the amount divided by the original amount. So he got $75. The sale value was $750. So we do 75 divided by 750 and then times it by 100. And that gives us 10%. Okay, that brings us to our last example. This is probably the hardest style ones. Travis is paid the following commission rates for selling mobile phone plans: 4.8% for the first $3,000, 6% for the next $3,000, 7.5% for the remaining amount. So calculate Travis's commission for selling plans amounting to $8,758 in value. So the first step is to find the commission for his first $3,000. So we do 4.8% as a fraction times by 3,000, which gives us 144. We do the second the same way, but this time we're going to use the commission rate at 6%. And that gives us $180. And then finally, we need to find out what's left over. And we have $2,758 because we've done $8,758 minus the $6,000 we've already accounted for. And that leaves us with $2,758. So we're just doing the exact same thing again to find the commission that he earns for that last portion. But remember that the question is asked to find out how much commission he gets for the whole amount. So we need to make sure that we add them all up to find his total.